Yo, what's going on, boys? So we're gonna get moving here. This is a Monday, right? So this is the first day of work, and take you guys along for the ride just a little bit. I don't know. This is the first video of doing this kind of stuff. If you like it, let me know. But one of the biggest things is that morning routine, right? A lot of people, that Monday morning, exhaustion. And the fact that you need like coffee to wake up, right? And then it's just, you don't want to be there. I get it. Look, if you see the road over here, it's like packed with cars. The hustle and bustle of everything. You race to the end of the week so you can have your weekend. But nobody actually really likes their job. So luckily, I'm one of those people that really enjoys what I do. And honestly, I used to tell my boss this all the time because he'd be like, hey, how do you like it here and stuff? And I said, man, if I didn't like it here, I wouldn't be here. Like, that's my thing, because I don't think it's worth your time in this one life that you have, bro, to sit here and do stuff you hate. Because why? To make a paycheck? Like, it's got to be a little more than that. And so for me, it's my job is something that kind of is the same a little bit, but changes day to day, if that makes sense. So we're always doing something a little different, and so I've really enjoyed it. So this is the route we take every day. There's something to it where it's like, okay, things become routine and boring, but isn't that what we talk about? About your routines and your habits, because when you don't have it, I feel like just going to work at whenever I feel like it. Literally, I had somebody telling me this the other day, that they're just gonna wing work. You know what? I feel like quitting my job because it doesn't really mean much to me. How do you like my little sunglasses? These are like some 3M safety glasses, but they're actually kind of cool. But yeah, so they're basically like, hey, I don't really like my job and I'm thinking of quitting. Okay. And it's just, and this was like a 20-year-old telling me this, and it's like, okay, I get it. It's just a job, a dead-end job. But when are you going to get onto your career? And so I think a lot of people know that, where they're at is just temporary, and that, they're chasing something. And sometimes people want to know that, happiness is something that they arrive to. And unfortunately, happiness is something you'll never really achieve unless you enjoy the process that you go through. I tell you what, when I was in college, trying to get this degree so I can work at this job, so you can join the rat race, right? Bro, it was like every single class they're trying to weed you out. I literally had somebody at work tell me this that was at he was like a chemical engineering professor, and he told me, he's like, we were told to fail people. I was like, say what? He's like, yeah, we were told to fail people like 70% or something like this. I was like, wow. So it's basically a miracle I even made it. You go to college, you have these big dreams and stuff, and then all of a sudden, boom, life shatters in your face or whatever. I wanted to get out before something happened in my family, you know what I mean? Like I had to go to all these funerals or something. It was like the worst horrible thoughts ever, but it's kind of reality too, you know what I mean? This area right here is like really annoying because everybody's merging onto this one highway. And you have to get over before the exit. Gotta love it. A little bit of a dance. And you just be patient, I think that's one of the biggest things you can have on a Monday morning is just patience. When you let the world go just for a second and you see what it is for what it is, you can just take a step back and just enjoy the moment, you know. And that's what I like to say is like, enjoying the moment is just crazy, because we're such in a rat race, bro, that we're always moving and trying to get to the next thing, the next job, the next. Look at all these people. Like, you guys are racing to get to work, and then you're racing to get home so you can take your kids to practice or whatever, and all those other things. And it's like, when do you enjoy yourself? You know, and I hear a lot of it. It's like, oh, I work more than 40 hours a week. You work in the medical field, you're probably like dead tired. Oh, well, when do you have time to go to the gym? When do you have time to work out? Luckily, I have one of those jobs where it's an indoor job, so I'm actually wanting and seeking out that physical activity afterwards. But man, some of you guys, I know it's pretty tough. You know, holy cow. The guy had a massive wreck, and the other car's nowhere to be found. That's the other thing, man. Taking accountability for your actions. You know, you hear a lot about hit and runs, and you know, people are scared. That's the biggest thing, is that when are you going to take accountability for your own actions? I take accountability for all my actions. If I mess up, I say I messed up. You know, and before I used to try to blame people, you know, that it wasn't my fault, that I'm the victim here. And that really couldn't be further from the truth, because ultimately, it is my fault. Everything's our fault as guys. And I wish we could say otherwise, but it truly is. So my routine is wake up at 6, I work from home a little bit, and then I go into the office about an hour and a half after that. Why do I do that? Because I want to have a little bit more balance. I used to go in every day, and then they give me a laptop due to the pandemic stuff. So then I ended up working from home for 4 days a week, which was great. And then now they brought everybody back, right? Not all full time, but pretty close. And so one of the biggest things is being able to work utilizing those like 2.5 hours at the house, but also being able to use the other 7.5 in the office. And so I'm able to have a nice balance where I don't have to be at the office at like 6 in the morning like some of these guys, but also I can have it where I can leave at like 4 or sooner, so I can get my pre-workout, so I can go to the gym and have a good time there. Otherwise, what are we doing? I don't really want to be working out at like 9 p.m., going to bed at midnight. So that's just kind of the way I do things. I found it to work out the best. I've tried every schedule, man. I've tried working out in the morning, and it's great. I love that morning time you have to yourself where there's no hustle and bustle, right? There's nobody around, and you're able to really get in and zone in on your workouts and your thoughts and everything. But there was also times I woke up super exhausted, get to the gym, and I find the bar on top of me, and I'm just like half asleep. Like, how did I get here? You know? And I don't know. I don't find that to be the best either. So for me, always working out in the evening has always been kind of the best. And yeah, it's busy. So what? You're scared to go to the gym. Get over yourself. You know? I'll tell you exactly what I did when I was nervous to go to the gym the first time. I put a hat on, face forward, and I listened to my music. Okay? You're going to pump yourself up into a good state of mind, and you're going to be able to go in and win. Okay? Well, what do you mean win? Well, you want to win your workout, whatever you set out to do. Don't be one of these guys that goes to the gym to just, I feel like doing arms. What does that mean? And then you don't track any of your progress. You don't track your food. You don't track your progress in the gym. You start to track it, and then you fall back into your old habit patterns because you're lazy. Okay? I am a victim of doing that as well. I've probably done everything you guys have done as well. You know, it's funny. Humans, we all are the same Well, no. As much as we are different, we are the same, if that makes sense. So like we have things that are different about us, but a lot of the same sort of patterns and habits and things, we're all the same. Oh, you need your morning coffee? Is coffee your best friend right now? Monday morning. Oh yeah, how'd you know? Because a lot of people are like that. So anyway, boys, I gotta cut out this video before I get on the property here, but just want to have a little talk first time, and I enjoy it. You know, utilizing my time, because I don't have a lot of time to talk to you guys. And it's like after the gym for 10 minutes, and then that's it. And this makes it very easy because it's just my phone, and I can just upload this pretty quick. So we'll be doing this kind of stuff. Anyway, boys, in a world full of fakeness and deception, keep dominating your realities. I'll talk to you in the next one.